Looks beautiful in the sun. Oh man, I'm so happy with this. All right, guys, it is Saturday this week. I'm getting started on YouTube and project stuff a little bit late this weekend, but it's so gorgeous outside, guys. Like 70s. Oh, sun is out. I'm feeling absolutely amazing. Community is absolutely great. Everybody's alive. Just got in from a walk, and yeah, say hi, Hayden. Hi, Hayden. All right, guys, let's get to work. All right, everyone, so we got the Bondo mixed up. I started with applying just the top layer onto this because after primer and everything, it was really showing the bumps and minor imperfections in the print really heavily. So just wanted to cover that, and then I went ahead and filled in some imperfections on the main body as well. So these circles here are going to be hidden. I know I said I don't want this to be like perfectly smooth or anything, but I obviously don't want a big circle seam in the middle of everything. And then this, I just had some left over, so I decided to fix some of that spot. So yeah, no, it went really smooth. I'm gonna let this cure, and I'm gonna sand it down and get it ready for actual paint. All right, everybody, so it's such a gorgeous night out. I don't feel right sitting inside my garage sanding for hours on end, so let's do it outside tonight. My son's inside. Little Padawan is trying to fall asleep anyway. This whole switching him to a big boy bed, not going very smooth, but it's going. So let's get this stuff sanded. All right, so I just thought this was interesting. So this is my Bondo covered. Obviously, I didn't go through and like fine sand this. I just stuck with my 60 grit, and then I did go up to 120. But this is actually perfect for what I'm trying to go for weathering. So here we're gonna have some chips, some scratches, some dings, whatever, what have you. It's really gonna add to the effect of this. I really like how this came out actually. This is not final cover, this is just paint. We'll see how it goes when we actually coat it in the copper, but I really like this ding look that it's got now. Guys, this is super exciting. So the first copper color is gone down on the shoulder shield. As you can see, the Bondo left, like I did not go any lower than, or any higher I should say, than I think it was 120 grit sandpaper. So you can definitely see some of the scratches. I am going to leave that exactly the way it is, because this is exactly the look that I wanted to go for actually. Keep in mind, this was unintentional with the Bondo. I just wanted to see what it would do. But this is exactly the look I was going for. Some dings, definitely not perfect. I'm gonna be able to weather this up really nicely. It's gonna come out so beautiful, you have no idea. Looks beautiful in the sun. Oh man, I'm so happy with this. All right, Rebels, so we've got our hood right here. Going to mix up some Bondo, going to fill in the seam lines here. It's gonna be really seamless. So yeah, it's gonna be seamless. Not even gonna know it was printed in all these different parts. And yeah, no, I'm just still really impressed with how it came out on the shoulder shield. So let's get this all done. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to like actually record myself mixing and everything, which is just fine, but gonna go into a time lapse of me coating this thing with the Bondo and the seams at least. All right. So I forgot how fast this stuff starts setting up, so I wasn't able to actually set up my camera to take a time lapse of me applying this stuff, but you kind of get the gist. So filled in seam line here, line here, line here, up there going down, here going down, and then each fin. So yeah, gonna let this dry for a little while and then it'll be sandable. So got a few more spots here and so on and so forth. And definitely in here, I gotta find a good way of getting into small areas to apply it, but otherwise it should be set to go. All right, zapping forward, Rebels. So we have our hood here, no more seams, obviously some little like divots and stuff here. I'm gonna leave that because again, I like that for a weathering effect. So it gives something else to kind of catch the eye and hide my little crimes, AKA this. So it's gonna look like weathering. I need to find a way to get in there decently with some filler as well, but that's also not very high on my to-do list at the moment. But otherwise, the seams are all filled in and look pretty dang good. I'm very happy with how this came out. I need to go over it with a little bit more primer again, but in some certain spots, so like there and so on and so forth. But really happy with how it came out. It's gonna look great, guys. Once paint is on, it's gonna look even better. I'm happy with this right now. Well, I have got very dirty hands. I've got wood filler here, so I'm trying a lot of different ways to fill in seam lines. So here I've got wood filler there, wood filler there, a lot of wood filler on the floor and chairs there, and a bit over there. So as you can see, I'm kind of all over the place right now. It is Mother's Day. It sounds like my son actually just got up from a nap, so I'm gonna go back to being dad and everything, so mom doesn't have to do a lot today. And yeah, so I'm gonna end it here for the week. I know this video is getting up late and I'm sorry about that, but I'm really trying hard to make sure that these videos are worth your guys' time. I don't want to just put an upload out just to get an upload out. That's not my intention with this at all. But at the same time, I want to document what I'm doing with all this. It's not just for trying to get monetized or anything on YouTube, as some people might think. But yeah, no, I've made a lot of progress here. I'm going to save some work here so I can actually have something to upload next week as well. So as much as I just said, I'm trying not to just upload to upload. I also want to hold myself to a schedule at the same time. It just kind of keeps me accountable for this project, really keeps it rolling. And yeah, I mean, we're making really good progress, guys. And thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already and you believe in this project or enjoy the videos, whatever the case may be, give it a like, subscribe, and definitely comment on the video so you get entered to win that Hot Toys Droideka, all right? In the meantime, Rebels, keep dreaming, keep building, and until next time, always remember, rebellions are built on creativity.